Well, first off, welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is a channel all about home distillation and brewing. So what do we got going on today? Well, we got another episode of Pumpkin Plooza. Oh, this has been a lot of fun. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, today we are going to make, this is kind of a twofold thing. We're going to make, because I ran out, I'm going to make my own pumpkin spice mixture. All right, and then after we do that, we are going to make a pumpkin spice, simple syrup. And you know what that's going to be good for? We're going to make, it'd be good for a lot of different things, but the main reason I'm making it is because I want to make a pumpkin spice old fashioned. Oh, we're going to love that. So it's all good. So let's start with, and I got my recipe right here. Let's start with the pumpkin spice. Okay, so we need 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. Gotta have cinnamon, right? And this is so easy. So we want 3 darn it. Round so far down. We need 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, and you can use this for anything. 3. Okay, we got that. All right, 3 tablespoons of that. Then we need 2 teaspoons of a ground ginger. And what did I say? 2 teaspoons. 1, 2. And if there's something you don't like, you don't have to put it in there. There's no rules. All right. So then we need 2 teaspoons of a ground nutmeg. That's this one. 1, 2. And then 1½ teaspoons of an allspice. 1½ All right. And then 1½ of a ground clove. Which I might be a little short on, but that's okay. 1½ All right. And then all we got to do is just take a whisk. You just want all that all mixed up. Ooh, it smells like pumpkin spice. Okay. Just store that in a container. Label it. And then you got your pumpkin spice, okay? All right, well that's your pumpkin spice. You can use it for multiple things. Okay, so let's get started on our pumpkin spice simple syrup. This is what we're really here for. Okay, let me get, I already got things going, never mind. Okay, in a pan, okay, so let's make our pumpkin spice syrup. First thing we need is 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. I already got that measured out. All right. And 1 cup of water. Damn, I don't have no water. All right, I'm back. 1 cup of water. right, dude. Oh, wait a minute, let me back up. I need a half a cup of just white sugar. Okay, so I got my sugar in there and I want 1 cup of water, so that's 2 halves. A half. All right. And then what I want in there is I want 1 tablespoon of my pumpkin spice, 1 tablespoon of this. 1 tablespoon of that, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. All right. So what we want to do is start heating this up. We want to start heating that up, and basically all we want to do is melt the sugars, and then when it becomes, you'll start smelling all the pumpkin spice, then you'll know it's done. It's going to be so tasty. One of my most favorite cocktails is the old fashioned. Ain't much better than that, cocktail wise. So we just want to heat this up. Could have used a bigger spoon, huh? Okay, all the sugar is pretty much melted. Okay. What are we going to do next? Okay, that's still heating up. Do not let boil. Okay. So what we want is a 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree. All right. This is a 1/2 cup, so I just want 1/4 that. Quarter cup of pumpkin puree. We're almost done. What we want to do is just keep stirring this and heat it up until, we don't really want it to boil. We just want it all smooth. Simple syrups is really one that I want to make, and I haven't done it yet because it is peach season. I think having some peach simple syrup to make a peach old fashioned, wouldn't that be fantastic? Can you think of any other ones that we should make? Simple syrup wise? You combine that with some of the bitters that we make. I think an old-fashioned, pumpkin old-fashioned with just maybe a little, no, we wouldn't want cinnamon, that overdo it. Maybe with the cherry bitters. That sounds good, all right? If you think so, put it down in the comments. You know, there's some other simple syrups we like to make. All right, it's almost done. Ooh, it smells. This is going to be fantastic. Okay, well, I think it's about done. What we need to do now is we're going to have to let it cool down, and then we'll put it in a bottle. Okay, I hope that didn't make too much noise. All right, let's let that cool down. And then we'll be back in a while and we'll bottle this up. Okay, so that's cooled off. What we want to do is use, well, of course you got to use a funnel and it's just a fine mesh screen. And the biggest thing is not to spill. All right, and I just got me a flip top bottle is what I use for my syrups. So all we want to do is try to, and we just want to strain out if there's any big pieces of that pumpkin that was in there. Look at that, I didn't spill a drop yet. We'll just let that strain out. Okay, we got her all strained out. I want to taste so bad. Okay, so that is I gotta make a label for it, because you know what? What do I always say? Go ahead, go ahead. Pumpkin spice syrup. Okay. Put my fancy label on here. Pumpkin spice syrup. All right. So easy to make, right? It's going to make a fantastic old-fashioned. Oh, or you could put in your coffee. That'd be great in coffee too. All right. So, I guess that's it for today. All right, I guess the last thing I got to say is, hey, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time here on Still Works in Brewing. Happy Pumpkin Palooza! All right.